The election. It would seem that the 2016 election will never go away. The president, time and again, comes back to it like a bad nightmare. It so galls him that he did not win the popular vote that he cannot move on past that event. Something must be wrong with the reporting. Obviously, the news media was in collusion with his opponents. There must have been a mistake in the counting of the ballots. Or something else must have happened, because there is no way that he, the greatest, most admired, with the largest following in history, would not have gotten the most votes. In those moments when he seems like he has accepted the election results, he points out, although with some difficulty, that it is much harder to gain a majority of the Electoral College vote than it is to gain a majority of the popular vote. Obviously, this is a ploy to once again put him on top. But how could it be that anyone in their right mind would have voted against him, much less that his opponent got more votes than he did? The other thing the president seems to put forward from time to time is that there must have been millions of fraudulent votes cast. The obvious culprit in the president's mind is the millions of undocumented illegal aliens who live in the United States. Given his opposition to their staying, they must have signed up in record numbers to vote for his opponent. They then, in collusion with the election officers, padded the ballots, creating the disparity between him and his opponent. Regardless of the protest by the majority of the election officials around the country that this could not have taken place, the president remains convinced that it was the fraudulent registration of voters that caused the popular vote total to indicate that he did not win the majority. The majority will of the popular vote was taken from him by those who are in this country illegally. In his view, the majority of Americans would vote only for him. Therefore, the only explanation is that the popular majority was stolen from him. It is these fraudulently registered voters that caused this aberration to take place. Otherwise, the record would reflect the reality of his supremacy, not only in the Electoral College, but also in the popular vote count.